So apparently, if you put gaming on your resume, you are less likely to get hired than someone who plays volleyball and puts that on the resume. Yeah, you heard that right. A brand new study just dropped that shows employers are straight up at discriminating against gamers in the hiring process. And honestly, and this tells us more about the hiring managers and those business owners than it does about the gamers themselves. Hi, everybody. My name is Ryan Howe. I'm a business coach that works out of West Michigan and around the country. I come here on YouTube sharing information I share with my clients, and I hope to earn your subscription today. Now, before all the gamers in the comments, again, get after me about everything, I'm on your side. Just be clear on this. I'm on your side, guys. I get it. I'm there with you. And frankly, this is stuff that I talk with my clients about, making sure that they understand their biases and aren't letting their biases keep them from hiring and spending time with those individuals who are the best fit for those jobs. We're going to cover, again, the study. We're going to take a look at why hiring managers are running into the problem, some of the things that they're missing. And then gamers, we're going to have a little conversation too about things you can do to help meet those employers halfway. There's a couple things we want to look at. So anyways, let's get into it here. Again, this is from Your Tango. Link is in the description. Be sure to go check that out. Now, people who admit to having this hobby are considered less hireable, the study says. Now, I went and took a look at the study. It's pretty dry, and it was done pretty well. I don't really have any issues with it. So believe it or not, hobbies are important when it comes to hiring processes. They are. When we are looking to hire individuals at any of my clients, right? We are looking to make sure that they fit from a not only a technical standpoint, but also from a culture standpoint. We want to make sure when people are landing in those jobs that they are the right fit across the board, so where they can be successful. Like that's really what we're looking after. And understanding what people do in their off time is really something that helps us with that. Okay. Now, a study published in the Journal of Personnel Psychology wanted to look into the effects of extracurricular activities listed in job applicants' resumes. Through their findings, researchers deduced that a popular hobby, which would be gaming, hindered people. The experiment, let's get into the details of the study here, which took place in Germany, found that a fictional applicant they observed in their study who listed gaming as an extracurricular activity was rated lower in desirability compared to an equal applicant who listed volleyball. Again, somehow gaming, although incredibly popular and linked to many positive cognitive attributes, was looked down upon. And that's where this disconnect really exists, folks. Again, hiring managers, but also gamers, you guys know this. Modern gaming that's going on currently right now, it has skill sets that are absolutely desirable within the business community. You have systems thinking and strategic planning, real-time problem solving under pressure, team coordination and communication, adaptability when strategies fail, and resource management, as well as pattern recognition and persistence through repeated failure. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like every single skill that we are looking for in a high performing employee. But what ends up happening? Someone hears gamer. Oh no, they think of somebody who's lazy, antisocial, sitting in their parents' basement, right? We all know the memes that are out there, and nothing could be further from the case. When they hear volleyball player, they immediately think, oh, athletic, team player, disciplined, social. And the skills that you have to be successful in competitive gaming in that world are nearly identical to what they have from the volleyball side. Athletics, taking that, putting it over on the side there. Now, one of the things where it is changing, though, and they talk about it in here as well, is that there are certain career fields where this is good news. Putting in gaming absolutely will connect. And it's the ones you would consider: your IT, engineering, design, data analysis, project management. Why? Because in these fields, the connection is actually obvious. You can't ignore someone who's managed a 40-person raid guild in World of Warcraft, right? Show my age there a little bit. Again, they understand project management and leadership skills. And here's the problem. Again, gamers, this is for you. You can't just list gaming on there. You can't just say, I'm a gamer. And here's where I want you to meet those hiring managers halfway. You want to translate your gaming experience into professional language, competitive strategy gaming. Again, that guild leadership, actually being able to articulate the number of folks that you are managing. It's no different than another club that someone's the president of. You can connect those two. If you're involved in competitive tournaments, make sure that's something that you're highlighting. In competition, it's what business is all about. And then additionally, if you have a YouTube channel just like this here, and you are creating content about gaming, that's fantastic. Marketing, communications, audience development, like what your audience wants to hear. right? So again, gotta meet them halfway, folks. Here, if you're the business owner and the hiring manager, this is the piece here that I really want to make sure we hit on. You got to check your biases. Plain and simple. Too many managers, they hear gaming and they immediately have that bias in their head, and they are going to be like, this is, I don't know if I want to deal with this person because of the way that they perceive people. And that's not okay. So, hiring managers, here's what I want you to do. When you see applicants and they're listing their hobbies, what I want you to do is, instead of bringing your bias and your opinions on what they're doing, I want you to come with curiosity. Ask deep questions about, hey, hold on. So you do this for fun. This is your thing. What can you help me better understand exactly what this is? Spend some time to understand how your potential employee spends their time outside of work. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised at how many people, especially in the gaming space, that they are able to take those skill sets in gaming and they help them in their actual work. Okay. So with that, hopefully I earned your subscription today. Again, if you'd like to learn more about how I help businesses grow faster than I ever thought possible, and then be able to sell that business for a multiple you never dreamed of, go ahead and check out the link down below. It's summitbusinessguides.com. Take care. We'll see you next time.